something like this lah in our group, because we have two groups actually. We have two groups. Group 1 is for English and Malay, and group 2 is for the Arabic only lah. The Arabic is about the class here about, if I'm not mistaken, afternoon, Malaysia time, about 2 o'clock, tak silap 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock lah. The lecturer told me that dia orang buat hybrid because ada yang adalah, tapi hybrid pun dia tak ramai, about out of 50-60 students adalah 3 orang yang datang. Let me tell you what happened before COVID. Before COVID, kelas kita, our class bit full. Full means like about, if I'm not mistaken, if you have been to BS2, bilik dia is very nice room. The settings very nice. I mean the seat is very nice, very thick seat. Better than normal class lah. So if you go, it's quite a big room, BS2 dekat bawah tu. So you can get like if full house, I think easily like one row easily can fill like 10 people. I think about 70-80 students kalau if full house. So before COVID, we do kat our class IMX, IVX, Saturday morning, BS2. Always not full, be about half lah, maybe less than half lah. So about 20 to 30 students lah. That was before COVID lah. So during COVID and even now pun dah, we are so familiar with online class. Looks like when the genie is out, susah nak masukkan balik. It's difficult to put back the genie in the bottle. Contohlah lebih kurang the idea. So when you're familiar with some things, you tend to stick with it lah. Although maybe not necessarily a good thing. So this is our teaching class, teaching schedule. Don't worry about the date, just look at the content lah. So mostly you are talking about the first week is about introduction to the subject. I mean the subject lah. And then these are about these are the things about what we are trying to cover lah. Literature review, topics, okay, and then we have like design, sampling, data analysis. This specifically for Quran. Am I sharing my screen? Because I didn't see the, yes, it is sharing. I didn't see the word sharing. Okay, so ada. So this is the stuff lah. I mean the material, the content of the class lah. Something like this lah. Lectures about Quran, about the tahrish, text, SPSS, and last. So roughly about 14 out of 14 weeks too. We give you maybe another 1 week lah, at least 1 or 2 break lah. So contohnya lebih kurang. So your submission will be usually I will prepare towards the end lah. We purposely do that because we know sometimes we have holiday during weekend. So kalau holiday weekend, we cannot, by law we cannot conduct class. So public holiday lah. So we reserve 1 week or 2 weeks for break lah. So like you see in here, usually week 15. If I cannot do week 15, at least by the week study week review week is the week for you to submit lah. So like I said in last week, I said it is impossible for you to fail this class lah. Very impossible. Because the requirement just for you to submit your research proposal. That's all. That's all we ask you. Nothing else. There's no quiz. There's no exam. Only proposal, of which you all have. Because when you all submit your proposal, not proposal, your application for Master by Research or PhD, you have to submit your attached together with your apa ni, proposal kan. So it doesn't make sense if you don't have your proposal. So that's the orang kata apa, the nature of this class lah. Usually nak kata relax sangat pun tak juga, tapi we I would say relax juga lah, but almost relax juga lah. But if you are new, it will be bit difficult sikit lah. So this is about the content lah. This one is old, 2022. I hope I can relieve from this as coordinator for the subject lah. As you can see, there are many lecturers, not only me, 7 of us lah. Okay, so this is about the content. I actually, if I hope I can do a lot of this lah, because if you look at this is a textbook I'm referring to lah. Some lecturer refer to other textbook. Ada banyak textbooks, just like mentioned here. This one panduan penulis ilmiah. This one you can get online. This one you can get online. If you go to browse Google browser, you can easily find this one. A few of us, about 20 lecturers are in the midst of updating this book lah. This volume 5 lah. This is 4. So we are updating this book. Hopefully by next year we will publish lah. Kalau tak publish pun, we publish or as e-book. Okay, so the book that I'm using for today is this one. This is the book I'm going to refer for this class today. Research method. I will share with you. Kejap lagi I can share with you after this during the class. Research method for business students. The title a bit specifically for business students lah, this topic, but that does not mean that only for business. Yang different area pun still can do. It's not only these books. Of course, these authors are all well-known names in business management, but it does not mean that this book cannot be. Does not mean that the content is not applicable if you are from science, from music, from arts, from computers, engineering, whatever. Still mostly about the same. The content, the content of methods, about the same. So if you're looking for reference, this is number one. I can suggest Mark Saunders is quite popular juga. Okay. The other books, I'm not so sure how famous this baby, nama dia baby ni, Saunders ni I would say popular lah among business management. You're talking about, let me see, did I put Creswell? Oh, I did not. Okay. We're talking about Chua Yau Pian. I'm not sure how good this book is dalam bahasa Melayu. Chua Yan Piao. Creswell. Okay, I'll update this. The other book, if you're talking about qualitative, you should Google. You should find Creswell. This one. If you're mainly doing qualitative, this is the book that we usually refer. Ui, panasnya. Ui, panas. My laptop. Wow. Jangan hang sudah. Wow, panas. Patutlah dia macam lambat je. Panas sangat. Okay, Creswell. These are the books. Creswell. Dia lagi Creswell ni. Okay, these are the books. Creswell is popular among qualitative, right? This one, so it's quite good. If you can get it online also, I think up to you. Boleh juga, no problem. So these are the two, I would say. Ada juga a few authors yang popular juga. This one is qualitative. This one, few authors yang bit popular. Some pun bit, I'm not so sure whether I should stay with this laptop lah. Hopefully dia boleh maintain lah. The other author that quite popular is sekarang. This one, popular juga. This one. This is quite popular juga. Such methods for business. So, usually lah, for actually this book is not meant for business only. Anyone who is doing research can also read this book. But because when you are an author, when you are writing a book, you have to specify who is your audience, kan? Who is your targeted audience lah. So that's why you need you will write research method for business, research method for arts, research methods for engineering. Sebenarnya sama aja. It's the paradigm is still the same. It's not much different pun. It's talking about science. Although you are in arts, but the science, the paradigm, we are still following the same paradigm lah. Okay, that's about the reference lah. So I've so far covered about your requirement for this class, which is about proposal. Don't forget, because in every semester there will always somebody. There's always one student who does not submit. There's always one, for whatever reason lah. So if you submit your proposal, most likely, of course, you got zero lah. You will not get any marks. You got zero for that. Ada tak yang fail kalau hantar? So far tak ada lah. I never see someone fail lah. Unless it's very very bad lah. Bad means tak ada tajuk, no title, just like newspaper article copy paste. That's it's not difficult. It's not difficult to test whether it's copy paste. Just highlight a few words, put it in Google browser, then see what this shows. Kalau ada sama match 100%, confirm lah. Confirm lah copy paste. So talking about that, I forgot to mention. I'm not yet discussed with the new librarian. Usually, this issue is usually the librarian will talk about it lah, which is about ethics. Ethics in terms of plagiarism. Usually the librarian will take 1 hour of the class for them to do some briefing lah. Unfortunately, our librarian the old one has transferred to the main library. I've not yet managed to contact with the new one. So hopefully she can do lah, otherwise I have to do on behalf of her. So this is all about it lah. So your submission is usually by either the last week of the semester ataupun the next week after that lah, which is the review. So do not send me your proposal through email or WhatsApp, whatever. Jangan, because most likely I will overlook that. Number one, and number two is that I don't have the record. If you submit your proposal using Spectrum, you have record, and I also have record. So anything happen, you can always refer to the system lah kan. Sebab sometimes kita lupa apa whatever reason. So you have your evidence lah that you have submit through system. So it's very important. Submit your proposal only, or your assignment only, using Spectrum. So make sure you have access to Spectrum. If you don't still have access to Spectrum, ask from the we call it PTM, Pusat Teknologi Maklumat ni, our IT center. Okay, so that's about the books. Sudah cakap, reference sudah. So ada yang tak masuk kelas lagi ke? Let me check. Ada message ni. Confirm presence kelas. Confirm. Just click attendance. Attendance lah. So just click your attendance from Spectrum. If you cannot get if you cannot attend your click attendance from Spectrum, I can still check your attendance because when the session finish, Google will email me who are the list of participants in the meeting. So then I know. The only thing I don't know is that who are they. Just because Google only give me the email, but not the full name. So at least something I can figure out. So who is there? Who was in the session? Okay, ada lagi. So today we're talking about research lah. Ada lagi. So ada problem ke attendance? Hopefully tak ada masalah attendance. Here. Attendance. I show you. Hopefully you have managed to get attendance. Attendance kat sini Spectrum. Spectrum. I don't know about you, but I always log in from Spectrum. I thought you all log in from Maya. So from myself, I log in from Spectrum, direct to Spectrum. This is where you should be able to see lah. Number. Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. So we okay. Most of the lecturer usually they will put the material, teaching material in WhatsApp. Because now before this WhatsApp can handle file. Now WhatsApp can handle almost everything. So we put the material sometimes lah. For me also, I prefer to use WhatsApp lah. I just submit that. It's faster and easier. So if you are in IMX, so your attendance is here. Go to here. This one. Go here. And you should be able to see your, should I? Yeah, should be able. Today is 25th, right? That's correct. So this one, then click here, attendance. So if you are IVX, if you are IVX, your attendance should be here. Scroll down here. Attendance, this one. 8. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to update the name. Here. Ini the date is still old. This one. Yeah, this one. It is 25th, 25th. Oh, panasnya my laptop. So heating dah, overheat sudah. Okay. Right, so kat sini attendance. As you can see from the spectrum, they are it's a bit messy. I don't like this spectrum. It's getting messy because we have Arabic dengan English. So I prefer English, Arab. So better that way lah. Tak apalah. Okay. So I'll refer back to the ni. So this is our attendance lah. Okay, settle itu? Tak salah kan? Sort out eh. Ada lagi? Okay. Wow, bunyi kipas dia kuat betul. Takut dengar. Okay. Right, dapat kan? Okay. Kajian not available on this block. Okay, no worry about that. Usually if your name is in Spectrum and you are registered to the class, you should be getting the notification. So I was informed last week we were meeting. Last week we were meeting with the office and the management. There is a student who make mistake. As you know, research method is a common subject on in every faculty. So every faculty has research method. So when this particular student register, when he or she, when he or she was registering for the research method, he didn't go for the right code. The code is either you are master IMX 7001, if you are PhD IVX 8001. So this particular student, he registered using different code, but the name is the same, so the same method. So that's where the problem arises. So make sure you are register the right course. If you don't register the right course, you will not have access to Spectrum. That's part of the reason. If you cannot get access to Spectrum, most likely you are registering the wrong code. The subject name could be the same, but the code is wrong. Alright. Sekejap. What? Okay. Okay. Tak sejuk-sejuk lagi main laptop ni, panas dah, overheat dah sebenarnya. Kalau overheat dah tak boleh buat kelas ni. I only have this machine. I don't have any other machine. That my desktop dekat office ni. Okay. Okay, so let's start our material now. Like I said, for this session, I think I better not to prepare the. Boleh je nak prepare. It's not like difficult one, but I think I better is refer to them. Okay. Let me share with you this book. If I'm not sure, can you get this book online? Tak apalah. I got this book now. I can share with you. It's no big deal. Let me go. Sick. How to share this book? Okay, macam ni. I go to this one. Okay. Document. This one. Check this from my iCloud. This is teaching method. To go back. Info. So this is in documents. iCloud documents. Documents. Okay. Tak apa, tak payah. No worry about that. If you cannot log in, don't worry. At the end of the session, I will get a notification from Google Meet. Who was inside, who wasn't. Who wasn't tak adalah. Who was in the group. No worries. Don't worry about the attendance. As long as you attend, for me it's okay lah. I mean, log in go inside the Google Meet, I can see who is inside lah. Cuma nanti maybe if I don't know who is that, I will have to ask the class who is this, because Google Meet will send you will send you who are the list of participants. So by I if I'm not mistaken by email address. Um, so if you cannot collect in attendance, don't worry about that. I want to share with you this book. Is in iCloud Drive. iCloud Drive. Um, maybe I'm using. Maybe better use desktop. Phone. Okay, I will share this book. All right. So this is the book. Uh, documents. Picture. This one. It's only tak banyak. Only 18 meg. 18 meg is manageable. Okay, can do. Okay. Research method book. Research method. Okay, I can go there. If you can look at that together with me. Okay, so this is material. Okay, start our class. So research method. I know some of you are already doing the research method in their master's class. So this method of recap sajalah. Recap was what's happening. And I share with you my own experience with regard to publications. Okay. So if you look at this book, research method, almost 10. Okay, this is method for business student. Inside here, you can see there is Excel, there is NVivo, there is SPSS. So these are all the tools you can use. Nowadays, you have AI, even better AI. So you have this one buku tahun bila. Check. This is 20. Quite old consider old. It's very old. 2009. Now 2025. That's more than 10 years. Almost 16 years. So more than 10 years old. Okay. Okay, so if you look here, you can see that these are the altogether there are 14 chapters. 14 chapters. So actually, if I teach this subject, I can use this as for the whole semester. It's good enough. Tinggal lagi, if you want to go deeper, maybe it's not enough for one semester lah. So you need to attend another lecture lah. So that's why I said last time. I'm not sure is it last time or maybe a different group. So especially for if you are a PhD student, so although you have taken this class, I'm sure you will fail this, you will pass this class. That no problem with that. So next semester, if you want to join the class, no problem. If you want to listen to other lecture also can, no problem. Lot of stuff in there in the subject. But I will always recommend you, especially if you are a student. So in one semester, do not miss any lecture about the method. You must not miss any lecture about method. Very important, so that you aware what is the recent discussion, what are recent debates. So you have to invest in research method lah. So this semester maybe it's okay that you are covered. We have class research method officially. Next semester, even if you have passed this subject, doesn't mean you can forget research method. When you are doing your thesis, research methods always like a close friend. You must have that one. That's why I said you must have that book, textbook. You must have physical or digital, up to you. But you must have the method book, and then attend the class at least once a semester. Any class you can attend. There are many supplier provider. The one that I find quite good, the one that I attended, not bad juga, not bad. It is called, let me see. He always send me email. Because I attended before, so they always send me the invitation. Of course, it's not free. You have to pay for that, but it's not very expensive. Maybe about tak not even, some are not, about in the range of 100 to 200 ringgit lah per session. Sometimes less than 100 ringgit per session. Consider cheap. Uh, because most of the lecturers are most of the teachers coach lecturers. So when lecturers really within us that much for the payment. But if you are attending outside, it will charge you a lot. I mean, outside, when I say outside, I mean not lecturer. If you want to Google what's next semester, you can Google like oh no, not email, WhatsApp. They always send me WhatsApp. They will send me. You can Google this one in browser. The company is called. What company? Let me check. See WhatsApp ke email lah. Forgotten already lah. Email kot. Oh no, WhatsApp. You can Google this company. This called ACE. Ace Learning Excellence. Okay, I got it. This one is called. Okay, it is called. The company is called. You can Google this out. The last one was last 10 days ago. The company is called. You can Google this. Ace Learning Excellence. Ace tu type dia ACE. American, China, England. Ace Learning Excellence. Last week's session is about. The title is Writing and Publishing a Systematic Review. 15 October. That was one day lah. From 11 to 4 o'clock. 90 ringgit only. By online lah, of course. Their class, all the class is online. From Ace Learning. I attended, I think 2 or 3, quite good juga, not bad. Not bad session lah. So I'm talking about next semester lah, not kalau nak join sekarang boleh juga. Tapi the only problem is that normally the class is 15 October ni hari apa? 15 October most likely weekdays 15 October, yeah, Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday. So lebih kurang macam tu lah. So make sure you attended. Do not forget about the research method ni. So research method ni is the core for your thesis. So if you do it wrong, you will find it difficult to do lah. And okay, so if you let us go around this book, textbook. The only difficulties for you to understand this book is that the book cover two methods, qualitative and quantity lah. As you can see from here, chapter number 12, and the 12 ni is about quantitative. The 13 is about qualitative. So it's a bit crowded juga lah. If you want to do everything. So if you want. Maybe better for you to have another book specifically for quali lah, qualitative lah. Okay, so maybe I will try to cover today chapter 1, the nature of this method lah. a bit of chapter 2, a bit of chapter 3 boleh juga. So uh, you if you look at this book, is does not necessarily go step by step, chapter by chapter. You boleh je skip. I mean, go around. I mean, when you read this, study this book, you don't have to follow chapter by chapter lah. Let's say you are doing quali only, just go quali chapters lah. Forget about this quantitative chapter. Okay, so this book, that's why I said this book is quite good juga. For me, I like this book. It's quite easy for you, for me to teach also. So let's say chapter 1 is about what is research. Chapter 2, how to find the topics. Chapter 3 is LR. Chapter 4 is philosophy of research. Chapter 5, design. 6, ethics. Then sampling. Chapter 8, secondary data, kan? So secondary data, kan? So nowadays, maybe I can share with you. It's getting more and more. It's getting more interaction for researcher to make use of social media data. As you know, social media is getting more and more attention. Social media, we're talking about YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, semua tu lah. LinkedIn semua tu, WhatsApp semua tu. Anything yang beyond formal, yang outside yang apa kita nak kata social media ni, they are platform. So maybe if you want to compare social media ni yang the print one, yang bercetak, betul lah. So secondary data now tinggal lagi, because this book is quite old, so it does not cover about social media data. So later on, if kalau sempat, I'll share with you social media, how you are going to do social when you are using social media data as your source of information, and right. So secondary data, and then number 9 is primary data, observations. Number 9, chapter 10 is interviews. 11 is questionnaire, and then the last 2 is about how to analyze, quantitative. Number 3 is qualitative, and lastly about writing. So that's all. Okay, I've been teaching this subject for about, I don't know how many years already, at least 5 years. Before COVID, at least 6-7 years now. Okay, so that's why I'm getting, for me it's getting, does not make sense anymore to get in best slides. Okay, we start chapter 1 first. I will go chapter 1 and the nature of this research lah. Okay, macam ni lebih kurang. So when talk about the nature of research ni, okay, kat sini yang this one is the detail of the chapter lah. So scroll up, go to chapter 1 terus lah. So the luckily kan, nowadays you have AI. AI is getting better and better. It is a challenge now for us in the university because we have AI. Not only the lecturers are using, the students are also using AI. So it's getting more complicated lah. Especially when students are using AI to submit their assignment. Similarly, it's getting a problem when lecturers using AI to submit their article, sama juga. But however, since AI is already here, so like I said just now, once the genie has come out. It's difficult to put back. This genie now is AI. The other genie I was talking about is about the online class. So students now are getting more and more student wants online class, but not every lesson sesuai untuk online class. That's the first genie. The second genie is ni lah, AI. So once AI has come out, difficult for you to ni lah. But one thing I can bet you, AI, you cannot rely everything. You cannot rely everything on AI, especially about reference. So I am writing now. Of course, all of us, the lecturers are using writing papers. I also have to write papers. So when we ask for reference, the AI we always give you reference. Some are true, some are fake. So be careful about the fake one. So that's a problem with AI. So if you are not familiar with your stuff, you will get the fake one, not the original one. So you got wrong, basically. So that's why it is important for you not to rely 100% on AI. Use AI, but cautious. Always cautious, because not everything mentioned in AI is true. You have to check back. The one that's very, very, very easy to detect is the reference. And sometimes I get angry with AI because always give me fake reference. When I check in Google Scholar, tak ada pun. That kind of material tak ada. The AIs create on their own. So that's where the AI ni can be tricky lah. They are good when AI is good to help you in terms of writing lah, especially when like me, I'm writing in English. So although I can write in English, with the AI can be better. And why not use the AI lah to write you to help you in writing? But if you don't know your stuff, AI akan bagi macam-macam yang pelik-pelik lah. Of course, most of them is good. I mean, is correct, but some of them is wrong, especially reference. So that is the tricky part of AI lah. I advise you to use AI. Please use AI to help you, but do not 100% rely on AI. AI we also make mistake lah. Okay. Okay. So what is research actually? Research ni apa dia? So basically, research is a process of inquiring lah. So if you go to, even let's say I go now to, let's say I now go Google. Straight away go to Google. Let's see what AI give me. Research. Not research. Let's see what it gives. AI. Okay. This is AI from Google. So what? Let's see what it writes. That's why I don't want to prepare. I don't want to prepare PowerPoint because every time I open, change. So what's the point of doing PowerPoint? Just as long as you are connected to the network, there's no point for me unless the material is static. Then I can use PowerPoint. Otherwise, there's no. I don't think it's any good. So as you can see here, this AI according to this is Gemini. As you know, AI is a very big industry now. Research is the systematic investigation of a subject to create new knowledge or gain a deeper understanding. Okay, betul, correct. I agree with this. It involves collecting and analyzing information from various sources. I agree. With the key focus on countering bias, I agree, and error, I agree, to ensure validity, I agree. Research can be used to solve problems, okay, right? Test hypothesis, right? Contribute to body knowledge, across many from science to humanities, correct. I agree with that. Reference ni kat mana? They always reference kat sini. So check the reference lah. So as long as you do that, then you are fine. Jangan ambil bulat-bulat begini. Don't just take simply that. Look at the reference. Apa kat mana? What is the reference? Does it look? The only problem is that when you don't know the reference, then it's problem.